Gustong-gusto ko talaga 'tong suggestion ni Mig Zubiri, eh. Kasi talaga 'pag, pinangalanan mo yung mga congressman na nag-amyenda at saka nag-insert ng mga flood control budgets na 'yan, sobrang galing talaga 'no? Diyan mo talaga kasi hindi naman talaga magkakaroon ng flood control projects na mga ghost, kung wala naman talagang ano ng mga congressman. Naku talaga guys, eto pakinggan natin 'to,
Let's already address the elephant in the room. The DPWH is not all at fault. Kasi yan, kanina pa, nahiya lang si Secretary, Mr. Chairman. Pero in our conversations together, together with Secretary Mina, namamanggal yung budget. Iba yung NEP, paglabas po ng ng GAA, yung General Appropriations Act. And I've had conversations with the good secretary na sabi niya, wala na yung aming flagship projects. Wala na kaming road right away. Out of sheer frustration. Hindi kasalanan ni Sec. Yun, Mr. Chairman. Kasi tamang sinabi niya, pagdating sa NEP, vetted na yan. May RDC Council approval yan. Napakahirap, napakaigpit. And the DBM also knows that there's a vetting process. Kaya paglabas po ng budget, iba nang itsura ng budget, wala na po silang magagawa dahil batas po yan. Kailangan po nilang i-implement yun. That's the elephant in the room.
Correct.
Kaya tama si Toby Chanco sa Kongreso kahapon. Ibigay yung mga amendments from the NEP and after the BICAM. Kasi napakasimple lang po yan eh. Ito po yung NEP, ito po yung amount. Yung marami dyan, walang kalokohan na projects, walang flood control, walang cat's eyes, walang pagbili ng solar lamps, paglagay po ng road barrier, rock netting, tsaka yung pintura sa kalsada. Paglabas ng budget, inamend yung budget nila, linagay na po lahat yun. We need to find out the proponents of that, and the president is in the right track. Kasi I've seen the president's frustration when I was Senate President na talagang bakit namamanggal yung budget, ba't nawala yung aking legacy projects. Kaya for 3 years, nawalang legacy project yung ating Pangulo dahil nga, siguro there was a free hand and we're all guilty, no? Both House and the Senate. So, I think, wag na tayo magsanto-santo dito. Ilabas na natin yung listahan. Sino ba nag-amend yan? Tapos, depensahan ng congressman o senador sa Luneta kung kaya niyang idepensahan. Ba't niya linagay doon? Tama sinabi ni Chairman. Maraming project dyan, ghost. Meron pa nga, hindi ghost. Ginawa, pero kalahati lang. Supposed to be 100 linear meters. Naging 15 linear meters na lang. Di dapat kasuhan yun because that's a public infrastructure project. If it is not 100 linear meters under the contract, they do 50 linear meters. You can file a case like what they did to Napoles and file a case against them for substandard projects. Kung pag na yun, gumuho ng tubig, gumuho din yung project. Labas ng kabilya, walang kabilya, kawayan lang.
Correct.
Sa Albay, sa home province ng aking nanay. Panay, coco lumber. Diyos ko po. Tsaka bato. Tapos semento. Yung semento, mas manipis pa sa platito yung semento. Yan, kasuhan yan. Kasuhan ka agad yan. Tapos tignan mo yung proponent. Kung wala po sa NEP yan, sino ba naglagay na politiko dyan? Yan ang tanongin natin. Kasi there's always a day of reckoning in the elections. You will always say, kayo pala proponent na itong mga substandard projects. Ay, lagot kayo sa amin kasi binaba kami dito. That's the elephant in the room, Mr. Chairman. I did not want to make an opening statement, but watching this talaga angers me. And I am so happy that the minority leader, together with Senator Lacson, together with Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, our chairman of the Committee on Finance, and the members of Congress now will be transparent. If there are amendments to be made in this budget, let's defend it on the floor.
Correct.
Kung may kalsada doon sa gitna ng probinsya ko ng Bukidnon, walang tulay, yung mga teachers nalulunod, yung mga estudyante nalulunod, I will stand up here and defend a bridge project for that. And then convince my colleagues for that amendment with the approval of the local government unit, the RDC, and the DPWH. Pero yung mga bulagaan lang na after one night, nandun na lahat. Wala na po silang mavevet, wala na po silang magagawa. Kawawa din yung mga to. They become our punching bag. But let's start from the beginning. Where did the funds come from? Where are the sources of these funds? And let's expose it once and for all. Parang
Yun.
sa nangyari sa Napoles, lumabas lahat ng pangalan. May mga politiko ayaw ilabas ang mga pangalan. Ilinabas no ni, at that time it was Chairman Chofisto Gingonan III, yung anak ni Vice President o Senator. Linabas niya for them to defend themselves in the
Tama.
annals of of the halls of the public opinion. So, Mr.
Yun.
Chairman, I pray for you. I want you to have more power, more strength, and better health. Because in the next few meetings to come, in the next few hearings to come, committee, together with the DPWH and the, now I'm so happy that Ma'am Mina Pangandaman, she inspects projects na. Maganda po yan, ma'am. You're the only secretary of the DBM that I know who's gone out of the office and actually do actual inspection. Kasi tama po yan, kasi pag humingi sila ng pondo sa project na yan, alam na ni Ma'am Mina, bakit ko bibigyan ng project yan na palpak yung project na yan. So at least alam niya na. So I salute them for now their process for reform. But we must fix what has happened in the past. And if cases have to be filed, let's file the cases if need be. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for your prayers.
Grabe 'no, sobra talagang, alam mo yung tapang ni Mig Zubiri na magsabi nito. Sabi pa niya sa isang statement na kahit senador daw, Congress and Senate should defend 'no, kung, kasali sila sa amendments na yun. Kasi guys, si Mig Zubiri, ano kasi yan sa Bukidnon, eh, talagang hindi talaga siya wala talaga siyang kahit na konting, history ng pagnanakaw, pangungurakot, lahat talaga para sa mamamayang Pilipino, lahat para sa mga taga Bukidnon. Kaya talaga sobra siyang, alam mo yung tapang pagdating sa corruption. Tama naman talaga, 'di ba? Ano masasabi niyo, perfect 'pag yun nangyari yun, naku. May isa pa talaga guys, naalala niyo yun si Arnan Panaligan, ewan nakalimutan ko yung apelyido, yung sa Oriental Mindoro na siyang congressman dun, yung naalala niyo yung mga flood control projects na talagang gumuho, sobrang halos walang bakal, ano ba yun? Paano kaya nila sinemento yun 'no, walang kabakal-bakal guys at saka mga buhangin lang. Yun pala ay isa sa mga House Prosecutor ni VP Sara sa kanyang impeachment. Naku, sobra kung alam mo yun, makapaghingi ng accountability kay VP Sara tapos sila mismo bilyon-bilyon. Imagine mo yun? Tapos ngayon sasabihin lang hindi kami yung umaano diyan, yung DPWH dapat yung inaano niyo yung mga kontraktor, oh, 'di ba? Galing-galing, eh. Ano masasabi niyo dito, guys?